Video topics. 1. Prerequisites. 2. What are VeAssets? 3. Introduction to VeAssets. 4. Buy assets with US dollar. 5. Buy assets with Ethereum. 6. Redeem assets to take delivery. 7. Sell assets for Ethereum. 8. Sell assets for US dollar. What are VeAssets? VeAssets are custom cryptographic tokens representing a proportionate share of value in hard, real, virtual, intellectual and financial assets. VeAssets can be exchanged peer-to-peer in bearer form, efficiently and seamlessly. VeAssets are tokens representing negotiable title to ownership in these assets. VeAssets offer lower transactional cost, lower risks, ease of redemption, lower redemption cost, 100% ownership of the value in assets they represent, high liquidity and ease of transferability. VeAssets are backed by physical assets. In addition, VeAssets are blockchain-based transactions and are always executed through smart contracts with their inherent transparency, safety, and transactional speed.
This is the assets page in the VeADIR, and the page is laid out similarly to the other pages within the VeADIR. And there's, on the assets page, there's 3 sections on the page that we'll review. First section is this top header section, then there's the sub-menu section, and then finally the primary area out here where the assets are held. So let's first look at the top section. Starting in the upper left corner is the 3-bar menu, and you simply click the 3 bars. The menu will slide out from the left, giving you access to all of these pages and functionality within the VeADIR. To close the menu, click the 3 bars again or anywhere out on the page in the gray area. The menu will slide back shut. Directly underneath the page name is the version, and we happen to be in the VeADIR beta version 9.2019.022, and you'll note that corresponds to the date of the release. So 2019 February 22nd, this release of the VeADIR was put out. Top right corner of the header section is the standard wallet highlight, so that you can see your Ethereum balance and your Veritaseum balance, along with the value in your selected currency underneath of the quantities. To the right of that is the notification bell. As always, this will highlight when you have new notifications. In the middle on the right is the wallet. Click this token or this icon to access your wallet address, or your wallet with all of the tokens in your address. And then the far right icon is your address. You can simply click that icon and the content will be copied to your clipboard. So it copies your full Ethereum address to your clipboard. The next section we'll look at is the submenu or sub-tabs. This is where your history is kept for your purchases, redemptions, and sales. So if we click on the purchases icon, what it will do is list all of the asset purchases that you've made on the VeADIR, purchase order by purchase order. On this page, you can do a few things. You can search. So over time, as your history grows, this may be too long and extend beyond multiple pages. So you can click the search and just start typing in what you're looking for. Say I wanted to just look at my silver transactions. You can just type in VE Silver, VE Gold, or whatever you happen to be looking for within your history. Okay. Next thing to take a peek, you can just simply close the X. That will exit the search. You can sort the page by the column headers. So simply click on a header. You'll notice the little up caret or down caret. It's simply click again to reverse the search or the sort order, and that works on all of these fields here. Within the customer field, you can see there's a little bit additional information. You can click the small squares there and copy the customer wallet address to your clipboard. So your address that performed the transaction the full address will be copied to your clipboard. And then to exit each of the sub pages, simply click the left arrow and it will take you back to the main VeAssets page. And similarly, you can click on redemptions. Occasionally you may see this. You'll need to re-authenticate to prove to the VeADIR that this is indeed your account. Simply click the authenticate button. It will pop up a notification, whether that's MetaMask or Trust or Opera or whichever environment you're in. Sign that transaction, and that will let the VeADIR know that this indeed is your account and you are authorized to interact with it. In this case, we see that there's no data to display, so this is an example of an empty page. What this means is I've not yet transacted any redemption orders. Click the left arrow to return back to the assets page, and then sales, same thing. These are all of your sales orders. In the payout currency, you'll note that whatever currency you choose for your payout is noted here, whether it's Ethereum, in this case 0.121 Ethereum, or US dollars, in this case $29.95. And left arrow back to the main assets menu again. And the third section on the assets page is the assets listings themselves. This is where you can take a peek at all of the assets currently available within the VeADIR. And you'll see that we've currently got gold, palladium, and silver. The name and the symbol has some codes in it you'll want to be aware of. So obviously VE is for Veritaseum. The next word or words are going to be describing the token itself and the underlying asset. So gold, palladium, maple leaf, or silver. And the third section of the name is the size or amount or weight. So in this case, gold Z1, that's 1 ounce. Palladium Z1, that's 1 ounce. G1 is 1 gram, and K1 is 1 kilo. Holds true for the symbol as well. First letter, always V for Veritaseum. Second 2 letters describe the asset, GL for gold, PM for palladium, SL for silver, etc. And then the final 2 characters is the weight. You can click on any row in here to get more information on the asset itself. So I've clicked on the 1 ounce gold. That slides open the token details pane from the right side. At the top of this pane, you'll see some information. It gives you the price in your selected currency as well as the market cap for that asset. We're looking at VGL Z1, that's VE Gold Z1. What this means is there's currently 316,000 US dollars worth of Veritaseum gold 1 ounce tokens transacted through the VeADIR. Underneath of that is the performance of the particular asset, 24 hours, 30 days, and 1 year. And then directly under that are icons for the individual sub-pages within that token detail pane. And so the first one, the default, is the information tab. Gives you the name of the token, the underlying asset in the description, total supply held on the VeADIR. So there's 230 ounces of this gold token held on the VeADIR. Gives you the contract address. You can copy that to your clipboard, or on the right you can pop that out to a new tab. Go look at Etherscan.io and look at all the transactions related to the 1 gram token gold in this case. Very transparent. You can see all transactions within this particular token. Underneath of that is the backing metal, so it's a 1 troy ounce gold bar of 0.999 fine quality. Then the middle sub tab here, or icon, is for the performance. This gives you the 5-year performance in USD, and you can hover your cursor anywhere along here and get a point in time performance for the particular asset you're looking at. And so we see the 5-year history for gold in US dollars. And the third tab over here is the transaction history. And what this will show you, if you scroll to the bottom, you can see the actual date and quantity when in this case, the VE Gold Z1 token was created 7 months ago originally, and 100 of them were populated or produced. That means 100 ounces of gold was also purchased and associated with this token at the same time. And then all the changes along the way. When inventory runs low in the VeADIR, meaning people have bought up the supply, Veritaseum will top off the supply, replenish it. So here we see 5 months ago they added 20 ounces, and then 4 months ago another 20 ounces. And for each of these transactions on here, you can actually click the row and it will take you out to Etherscan, and you can dig down further into the transaction and actually look more and see what's going on. All very transparent. And then the final note, which we'll cover in a future segment, is down at the bottom of the informational pane here are the buy, redeem, and sell buttons. And to close the asset tab here, you can hit the left arrow or the X, and it will return you back to the main assets page.